The sky had become a fractured, falling graveyard of stone and iron. But the Gale-Walkers refused to let the heavens drown in the abyss. Led by the haunting, rhythmic songs of the great sky whales, the survivors of the drifting isles turned their gliders upward. They ignored the sinking ruins of their homes and focused their collective fury on a single, terrifying target: the Zenith Gear. Deep within the smog-choked heart of the Empire sat the Great Chronos-Engine. It was a mountain of brass, steam, and cold calculation. This was the source of the artificial gravity, the master clock that dictated the rhythm of the chains and the weight of the world. It was a heart made of cold metal, and it was beating with the stolen life force of the atmosphere. The final assault was a chaotic, high-altitude storm. Thousands of Gale-Walkers, riding the supercurrents created by the great whales, pierced the thick cloud of black coal smoke surrounding the imperial capital. They did not carry fire, they carried the resonance. As the imperial Cog-Ships unleashed a relentless barrage of heavy steam cannons, the Gale-Walkers dived through the explosions like streaks of white light. They reached the central spire, landing on the massive, rotating gears of the Chronos-Engine. They did not strike the metal with blades. Instead, they placed their ancient bone-flutes against the vibrating brass of the Great Gear. In a single, unified, earth-shaking note, they channeled the raw, chaotic energy of the high-altitude storms directly into the machine's logic. The gear clock empire was built on precision. It could not survive the chaos of the wind. The Great Chronos-Engine began to scream. The massive brass teeth of the gears, forced to spin at impossible, non-linear speeds, began to shatter and melt. The artificial gravity field collapsed in a violent, blinding shockwave of blue static electricity. The effect was global. Across the entire sky, the miles-long steel chains snapped like brittle thread. The stolen islands, once dragged into a forced continent, were suddenly released. They didn't just drift, they soared. The natural buoyancy of the Skystone returned with a violent, joyous force, launching the islands upward, back toward the high currents of the sun. The imperial capital, too heavy to exist without its stolen gravity, began its final, inevitable descent into the abyss. The smoke-belching fortress of iron fell silently through the clouds, swallowed by the very dark it had used to threaten the world. When the dust finally cleared, the sky was wide and empty once more. There were no more chains, no more anchors, just the silent, beautiful drifting of 10,000 independent islands, dancing in the infinite blue. The heartbeat of the sky had been restored. The wind was free, and the islands, they were finally home.